Hey y'all, good morning. So story time. So guess what? The enemy is attacking you harder and harder. The more that you speak up for yourself, the more that you love thyself. Let me tell you what's going on with me. So for the past week, I've been dealing with politics within the workplace and policies because they was asking me to do more stuff pertaining to the V. Okay, you know what the V is? Either you got it or you don't, and if you don't, you have to get tested weekly. So I was like, well, they said that the testing doesn't work, so they pulled back on that, and they actually said such and such doesn't work, so they pulled back on that. So they said no longer you will need to get the test weekly if you don't got the V. And so my company HR and manager start falsifying information by saying, oh yeah, you have to because it's just a policy. And I said, well, ma'am, if it's a policy, it has to be a state order written in writing for you guys to apply to that, unless you have your own written policies implemented. But because this was all new to us, it's impossible for a company to have that already implemented. It was all a test, and we had to go on an order until things changed. And then she goes, yeah, because it says we follow this. And okay, so if you are requiring me to follow the policy, that means everybody in our unit has to follow the policy, because they was only picking on me. That was like, so until everybody follows it, I don't think that I have to abide by what you are saying verbally, right? Okay, so then you have enough room. Go, boo. Come on, you got it. You got it. Come on. You see how they always doing something when I'm talking to y'all? This lady, oh Lord, please praise God, rebuke them. But long story short, so because we're going back and forth in this battle, and I don't talk to people, I'll just get quiet and not say anything. When they start lying to you, just let the lie float, and you just say, okay, don't worry about it. So you just start verbalizing your information via written documentation. So that's how I handle it. I start sending them emails and with the compliance numbers, with the codes and everything that is backing up what I'm saying. You never come to somebody about a change or what you're not going to do unless you have something to back it up. Me, I would never go into a battle without my weapons. Right? So I already knew, like, you're okay. I already knew you was going to try to falsify, because a lot of people now, when they're in higher positions, they like to abuse their power and say, you're going to do as I say. And you be like, that's fine. But if I'm going to do as you say, please make it make sense. Okay, so I just start I just let her talk, let her say what she's going to say, and I start emailing her proof of everything that I was saying. And I said, and when you please find any information that I can review, please send it to me. She couldn't send me anything because there was nothing to back up what she was saying. And then so she said, no, you can call me if you have any questions. I did not call her. I refused to call, because why do we need to talk verbally when you can easily email me something to review? Because I said that's how I obtain information. Long story short, they couldn't make me do what they would tell me to do because it was written as a policy of the state of California. So overall, they started harassing me, you guys, with the targeting, more so. And I came to terms that when they start to harass you and I with the targeting, when you are in the middle of doing something, I don't think it's to be a harassment. I think it's because they get scared. They get scared of the power that you hold. You don't even know the power that you hold. So they get fearful and thinking that you're about to tear something up when you don't even fight battles like that, right? So I'm trying to get you guys to understand that you hold so much power that these people are afraid of you. That's why they target you, because it was just weird. Like the manager kept walking back and forth, like, where's she at? Where's she at? Like, I'm looking like, I hear them saying, where's she at? And I said, why he looking for me? Oh, it was so-and-so looking for you. I said, okay, what do he want? Nothing. Okay. And then even my other coworker was like, he just keep walking back and forth, act like a crazy person. Like the room that I was in, and she's in there as well. And I'm looking like, in my head, I'm laughing because I understand why. They want to make sure that you cool, that we didn't ruffle your feathers, because you know what I mean. They afraid of the power that you hold, because they know that you know a lot of information, or they know that if you really wanted to, you can turn things into a whole different direction. Okay, and or it's because of the lies. They think that once you get mad, you are a destructive type of person. It is what it is, but either way it is, stand your ground. The moral of the story: you have more enemies than you have friends, but that is okay. Say that again. You have more enemies than you have friends, but that is okay, because you will be okay, because the friend that you have with the higher power will shut all the enemies down. So you guys have a blessed day. Stand your ground, even if it means standing alone. Stand for something or fought for anything, period. I'll talk to you guys soon. That was just my encouragement and motivation for today and my story time. The battle is not yours. Pray over every battle you go in with your resources. And remember, you have more enemies than you have friends. So choose your friends wisely.